Sports number 11 is Spencer Hughes.
And your last will be Brian Baumberger, the 2022 track champion here at Tyler County, and Corey Conley, the Flying Ace 14. He's out of Wellsburg, West Virginia, Dustin. It'll be 8 laps. The top 4 transfer to the Hillbilly 100. The winner starts on the pole. Tyler Riggs at Tyler County. Are you serious? At the Racing for Heroes start zone. Let's go.
Here we go. The Brandon Ford pace truck is in the infield. The Racing for Heroes start zone has been hit, and the green flag is out. Heat race number 1 is underway.
Brandon Shepard takes the Rocket House car to the outside, down the back straightaway. Riggs gives him a run on the inside. Then Moran in trying for third. Again, the top 4 advance side by side. The Valvoline Rocket House car the lead. Brandon Shepard.
Brandon Shepard leads lap number 1. Tyler Riggs second. That's the battle for third on your screen. Devin Moran has it. Colton Burnett wants it. Moran on the time to Racing number 9. A battle up front for the lead. Tyler Riggs almost took it away from Brandon Shepard. Shepard able to pull back in. They almost made contact.
That one into Chinston, didn't they?
Oh, my.
Down the back straightaway. There's the battle there. Mason Ziegler, the 19. Michael Lake, the 27. Up front, good battle in Shepard, Riggs, Moran, and Colton Burnett in fourth.
That's the top 4 cars right now. 3 laps down, 5 laps to go. Second and third on your screen. Tonight's overall fast qualifier, Ty Riggs out of New Matamoros, Ohio, in the 47, holding down the bridesmaid honors. Devin Moran, he charged from 13th to second last night. James, he doesn't want to have to come from that far back in the Hillbilly tonight.
Mechanical issues last week in Brownstown cost him a spot in the Jackson 100. And right now, Brandon Shepard, second in Lucas Oil points. He's 180 behind Tim McCready. As you see the battle, Tyler Riggs in his first ever Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series race right now in second with 2 to go to make the show.
2 sticks in the air, 2 more laps remaining, a 1-second advantage for Brandon Shepard over this battle for second the last time by. Shep wheels the Rocket House car through turns 3 and 4, white flag in the air, 1/4 of a mile remaining for Brandon Shepard.
Here comes Devin Moran in right now in the 3rd spot. Tyler Riggs doing a fabulous job, and right now Brandon Shepard 1.1 seconds. And on the pole tonight for the Hillbilly 100, as Morano throw the slider on Riggs. Shepard wins at the line. Morano takes second. Riggs third.
Yes, Riggs third, that's right, yes.
And Colton Burnett takes fourth. Wow.
They're followed by Mason Ziegler, Michael Lake, Spencer Hughes, Corey Conley, Brian Baumberger, and Jacob Hawkins rounding out the field. James Essex. And here is a look at the rundown in heat race number 1.
So grabbing fourth will be the 44. That'll be Colton Burnett. Third to go to the 47 to Tyler Riggs. And third on the final turn, the final lap, Devin Moran, and your winner. He's in the Valvoline, Swaybird Calf Ranches, Ace Metalworks, Gunners Honey, Sunoco, Kaiser Manufacturing, Select Wheel Service, Integra Petro Towing, Rocket Pre-Owned Motors. The number 1 in the Rocket House car out of New Berlin, Illinois, Tyler County. How about it for Brandon Shepard? So West Virginia car owner, first, fourth to West Virginia's Colton Burnett. How about that? The way to start the night, Dustin. Summit Racing Equipment heat number 2. And how about on the pole?
It'll be your reigning Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champion out of Watertown, New York in the 39 T-Mac, Tim McCready, and on his outside out of Bear Lake, Pennsylvania, the 99B of Boom Briggs.
Row 2, second in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year chase. It'll be Dalton Wilson, first time here out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. And Mikey Marler, former winner here in a steel block.
That's
Remember
right.
that? He won the Hillbilly 100. He's in the 157, the Blue Horn, out of Winfield, Tennessee.
Third row back inside, former track champion Mike Bennett out of Salem, West Virginia in the 25. And on his outside, in the Best Performance Motorsports number 1 out of New Waverly, Texas, it's Turbo Tyler Erb.
Steve Waggle, longtime regular at Tyler County, out of Middleburg, West Virginia. And on the outside, in the Kryptonite Vision out of Parkersburg, West Virginia, it'll be fast, Freddie Carpenter.
Final row will find his son Tyler Carpenter on the inside, and Oakland, Maryland's Dylan Lewis on the outside. 10 cars running 8 laps, top 4 transfer to the Hillbilly 100 and Summit Racing Equipment heat race number 2. Tim McCready on the pole, Boom Briggs on the outside, 8 laps, top 4 transfer, green flags out.
Racing Crew will start zone. It's 180 points lead. Shepard just won the first heat. He's going to be on the pole. Can McCready start right behind him out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway? Marler, the Gremlins last night at Atomic and at Knoxville, and it's a no-go. And the stop tech brakes caution.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
In stereo. Yes.
In stereo. Well, Mikey Marler, of course, what about that streak from, mid-June to the end of July? 21 top 5s. Bad luck. Had a good run at Brownstown last weekend in the double features on Saturday night. And that is a car that they hope to go to victory lane here tonight with. But right there, Dalton Wilson on the inside as the Racing Hero start zone as they're all mumble-jumbled as we're underway to turn number 1, Dustin.
Look like one of those Pocono starts, James. They were about 5 wide coming off the corner as they roll off turn number 2. Tim McCready going to have the early advantage. Here comes Boom Briggs down to the inside. Boom in. He thought about it.
He trails by a Marlboro into turn 1. McCready down the back straightaway. Boom. Here comes Boom down the back straightaway. Dalton Wilson third. Mikey Marler fourth. Mike Benedum, former track record holder, keep an eye on that 25-2-0. Tyler Erb trying to get it going back here in the third spot now, and here comes Turbo.
Tyler Erb trying to get a run just to the left of this battle for the 4th spot. That is Mike Marler on the 157. There's the battle for second. Tyler Erb in the yellow and green number 1, looking to the inside of Boom Briggs. Take it down the back straightaway. Boom Briggs has the 2nd spot. Tyler Erb trying to take it away. Cross flag shown to the field. 4 laps down, 4 laps to go.
Man, Cody Watson, great job. He's sitting up here by us. Hey, we got some character to turn 3. That's what it's all about down the back straightaway. It is all McCready. About a second ahead of this battle here between Boom Briggs and Tyler. Mikey Marler runs in 4th. Is Freddie Carpenter up to 5th from the back?
He is up to 5th. Fred Carpenter right now runs in the 5th spot. Mike Marler right there in 4th, trying to take the 3rd spot away from Tyler Erb. They go into turn number 3. And it's Mike Marler having a cat's whisker lower than Tyler Erb coming up the corner. 2 laps to go. It's still Tim McCready out front.
Mike Marler won this race back in 2004, hard to believe 18 years ago, in that steel block. And it goes side by side. Marler and Erb, white flag, 1 to go. It's McCready, Briggs, battle here. Erb and Marler for that transfer spot. But McCready looks good down the back straightaway. But here comes Boom. One last shot, DJ.
Something maybe amiss on Tim McCready's number 39. Boom going to throw a Hail Mary. He drives under him, coming off the corner. Boom Briggs is going to win the heat race. Are you kidding me? Something happened to Tim McCready on the final lap, and the winner of heat race number 2 is going to be Rick Boom Briggs.
Wow, I'm not sure.
Holy cow.
Are you kidding me? I'm not sure if a tire went down on that final lap. Briggs with the win. McCready, Erb, and Marler. Carpenter from the back gets 5th. Are you kidding me?
Tyler Carpenter then 6th. There's the results on your screen. Those of you watching at home, MAP TV on FloRacing. Mike Benedum 7th, Dalton Wilson 8th, Steve Waggle 9th, Dylan Lewis 10th.
It was a tire, Dustin.
Wow.
In the excess storage, not the Essex storage, but the excess storage. Briggs Transport, Penske Shocks, Valvoline, Three Rivers Karting and Axe Throwing. Have you ever been there?
I have not. I should.
You've never done any axe throwing?
Well, I have.
Tucker Drums, Corey Rubber, Rocket Clements. How about it? Out of Bear Lake, Pennsylvania, your winner, Rick Boom Briggs. Wow. How about that? So McCready, tire going away on that last lap, a cut tire. He will finish in 2nd. Then Tyler Erb and then Mikey Marler transfer to the show. So Simpson Race Products, seat number 3, coming up for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. DJ, the winner, started the outside front row tonight. How about it? He has been all over the place since he graduated high school in May. The 10G out of Eatonton, Georgia, Garrett Smith. On the outside, the reigning NASCAR Cup champion, the 6th, out of Elk Grove, California. It'll be Kyle Larson.
Row number 2 on the inside, the most recent Hillbilly 100 winner out of Shinston, West Virginia. In the Briggs Transport, number 1. His teammate just got a heat race win. It'll be the Rocket Man, Josh Richards. And on his outside, out of Spelter, West Virginia, in the 22, one of the Tyler County regulars, James. That is Cody Rogers.
Row 3 will be Michael Brown. He's out of Beaufort, South Carolina. And on the outside, and Terry Suppa, C.J. Rayburn entry. The 4S out of Fairmont, West Virginia. It'll be Ryan Montgomery.
We move back to row 4 on the inside. There we find the Cross Lanes West Virginia driver, the 17D. That'll be Zach Dome. On his outside, someone asked me in the pit area if this was Dan Schleifer. It is not Dan Schleifer. It's Conneaut, Ohio's Brayton Santee in the 9B. And there's your final 2 starters, James. Ryan Sappel in the 17 and Ryan Payne in the 12R, a pair of Tyler County regulars making up row number 5 as we get ready to roll off Simpson Race Products heat race number 3. Once again, 8 laps in distance. The top 4 will transfer to the Hillbilly 100. And James, you said it, the winner of this heat race starts on the outside front row of tonight's 100-lap main event.
Dan Schleifer or Mike Jewell?
Oh, my, yes.
This number 9.
There's Josh Richards.
Josh Richards, of course, won this race in 2019 for Clint Boyer Racing, the West Virginia native. Man, what a turnaround. What a great win this would be here this weekend. 30K tonight. How about Kyle Larson, his first career win in a dirt late model was at Port Royal back in 2020.
And we were there for it.
We were there
His
for it.
second time ever behind the wheel of a late model. Kyle Larson got a win. He's looking at a Hillbilly 100 to his belt notch here this evening. He's on the outside front row. Garrett Smith on the outside. 8 laps, top 4 tracks.
No.
Whoa.
Garrett Smith did not go at the Racing for Heroes start zone, and they're calling it back. Well, I talked about Garrett Smith, graduated in May from high school down there in Georgia, but he has been you never know where he's going to show up at.
He's been all over the place all summer long, just trying to get that all-important seat time. One of the fledgling young drivers out of the Southeast in dirt late model racing. Cody Mallory turning the wrenches on that 10 car, and he finds himself alongside the reigning NASCAR Cup Series champion to bring this third heat race to the Racing for Heroes start zone and the green flag.
All right, here we go. 8 laps. Heat number 3 at the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, much better as they come down the straightaway. Garrett Smith and Kyle Larson into turn 1, Dustin.
Here comes Larson up on the outside. Richards sneaks nose down to the inside. They think about going 3 wide down the back straightaway. Richards in the 1, Garrett Smith in the 10, Larson in the 6 at the end of lap number 1. It's going to be Larson leading.
I don't see any aero push tonight, do you? No dirty air, clean air. It's Tyler County air, baby, into turn 3. Larson, and here comes Richards. Josh Richards, the West Virginia native, on the move, trying to back up his teammates' win earlier at heat number 2.
Josh Richards grew up not terribly far from here in Shinston, West Virginia. Started his racing career. Oh, and the stop tech brakes caution flag is out as we've got one driver spun to a stop over in turns 3 and 4. It's the 17 of Ryan Saffel. And again, the stop tech brakes caution flag will fly. 2 laps scored, 6 laps to go here in Simpson Race Products heat race number 3.
The first Hillbilly 100 on a Thursday night, right? We've had them on Sunday night, right? Monday night. We're having fun, Dustin.
Yes, we are, baby.
Thursday
Yes,
night
we
thunder,
are.
baby, at Tyler. Saffel will go back to the back. 2 laps in the book, 6 to go. To be Kyle Larson, Josh Richards, Garrett Smith, and Michael Brown. Man, would this be a feel-good story if Josh Richards can sit on the front row here tonight at Tyler?
He's got a lot of experience here at this racetrack. And maybe hasn't raced here as much as some folks would expect, but he's turned a lot of practice laps here. This is a track that Mark Richards likes to go to whenever that team is trying to test and tune and get some things ready to go. So Josh Richards, especially back in the day, very familiar with Tyler County Speedway. We'll see what he's got for Kyle Larson on this restart.
Of course, he's been here, of course, in the best performance car. He's been here, of course, for Clint Boyers. They come out of turn 4. Here comes Kyle Larson in that rumbly number 6. Richards will go at it again here around the bull ring. 2 in the books as they head down the back straightaway. And we got a great race for the lead. They're trying to go 3 wide back here. Here comes the Terry Supper Rayburn number 4.
My goodness, we need 8 more cameras. They're 3 wide for the lead, and they were 3 wide for the transfer spot. Larson in the 6, Garrett Smith in the 10, and the 1 of Josh Richards. Oh, Richards slipped up the racetrack. That's going to allow Garrett Smith to move back by and grab that second spot. He will now give chase to race leader Kyle Larson. James, 4 down, 4 to go.
Larson into 1 in that Longhorn Cornet. Here comes Garrett Smith on the bottom in that number 10 car, going at it at Tyler. The baddest bull ring. They're going to go side by side for the lead. Larson and Smith at the line. Half a car length by Larson, and here comes Garrett Smith. Whoa.
Oh, man, what a race. Great racing here in Simpson Race Products. Heat number 3 between Kyle Larson and Garrett Smith. This time by popsicle sticks in the air. 2 laps to go for Kyle Larson in the rumbly 6.
Trying to now, he goes down a line lower now through the middle. Garrett Smith stays right there. Richards 3rd. Michael Brown runs in 4th. White flag. It's not over yet. Here they come. Garrett Smith's going to get it a run on the reigning NASCAR Cup champion in the 1.
1/4 mile remaining in this one. Does Garrett Smith have anything for Kyle Larson? He'll try one more time in turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Garrett Smith drives it down to the bottom. It won't be enough. Kyle Larson going to get the win in Simpson Race Products heat race number 3. Garrett Smith 2nd. 3rd goes to Josh Richards. That was the battle for the 4th and final transfer spot. You saw Michael Brown grab it over Montgomery, Rogers, Payne, Doan, Santee, and Saffel. James,
nice.
Here's how they finished in Simpson Race Products heat race number 3.
The 30-year-old out of Elk Grove, California, the Rumley Racing, Longhorn, Cornet, FloRacing, HendryCars.com, Bill Stein Shocks, D&E Marine. Also, Winning Edge, Carburation, Hot Rod Septic Treatment, Mega Plumbing in the Carolinas. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the number 6 out of Elk Grove, California. How about it for Kyle Larson? So your front row tonight is Brandon Shepard and Kyle Larson. Oh, baby. Boom Briggs is inside row 2. Who will join him on the outside as Oline Shock seat number 4 will be coming up next. On the pole, third in the points, the 20 RT, second in the Jackson 100 at Brownstown last week. It'll be Ricky Thornton Jr. Now to Martinsville, Indiana, and the O'Reilly Auto Parts top rookie of the series. Now to Dubuque, Iowa. It'll be Garrett Alberson at 58.
Road number 2, inside starting spot belongs to the Hurricane Earl Pearson Jr. out of Jacksonville, Florida. And on his outside, former Tyler County Speedway track champion out of Pennsboro, West Virginia. The 57 is Kyle Thomas.
Row 3 is Lucas Oil. They do not have a Red House, West Virginia to be Zach Hill. Hudson O'Neill, fourth in the points. He's out of Martinsville, Indiana.
We'll move back to road number 4 on the inside. The Buchanan, West Virginia driver, the 5-star. That is Shane Hitt on his outside out of Georgetown, Delaware. In the 7, it's Ross Robinson.
And your final row will be Travis Brown out of Jacksonburg. It's in West Virginia, right?
Yes.
And Josh Baldwin in the 34 in. Oh, man. The top 4 advance. There'll be 2 B mains tonight, 2 provisionals for the series. And we got a lot of Hillbilly qualifiers from, I think, back in 2006. As many rainouts as we've had. Heck, Butch McGill may be a qualifier.
Oh,
I'm not even
the
sure.
Wiley veteran.
The Wiley veteran.
You go to the Racing
that
for
he racing.
Yes,
with
Racing for Heroes start zone off turn number 4. Green flag is out. Run away. Garrett Alberson needs the early advantage. Here comes Ricky Thornton Jr. with a slider in 1 and 2.
I thought 31, Travis Brown was here. Thought it was Denny Chamberlain. He's thinking,
my.
oh, I got RTJ into the wall. Into the wall. He hit the bump into 3, and that'll cost him as Alberson has the lead. How about Kyle Thomas out of Pittsboro running in second? RTJ third in the points. And we got Shane Hitt, the 5-star, comes to a halt. And the stop check brakes caution is on the track with 1 in the books.
Yellow flag out as the driver of the Jenkins Ford Leggett Motorsports Hit Racing number 5-star Shane Hitt has spun to a stop just inside the America's Baddest Bullring banner over in turn number 2. 1 lap scored, 7 laps to go here in Olean Shock's heat race number 4. And Ricky Thornton Jr., James Essex, tough break for him. He got in the wall on that start, and there's a good look at the damage on the right rear quarter panel. The SSI Motorsports Hooker Trucking Dyno 1 sponsored 20 RT.
Yeah, good run in the World 100 a few weeks ago. Good run in Knoxville, and in second Saturday night at Brownstown. Right now running in 6th. And you got Hudson O'Neill and Ricky Thornton Jr. 5th and 6th. But how about Garrett Alberson? How about Kyle Thomas doing a good job in 2nd?
Yes, he is. There you see your flagman, Todd Gurley. Looks like the Statue of Liberty up there on the flag stand. That means we're going to go racing next time by. Again, 1 lap scored, 7 laps to go in Olean Shock's heat race number 4. Garrett Alberson out front. Kyle Thomas has his choice of inside or outside lane. He chooses the outside lane. The field staggers accordingly behind him. Green flag is out, and we're back underway in the Racing for Heroes restart zone.
Great shot there. The E3 Spark Plugs fast cam as they go down the back straightaway. Here comes Kyle Thomas down the back straightaway behind Garrett Alberson. 58 and 57 out of turn 4, Dustin.
Oh my goodness, the fastest 58 since Herschel Roberts.
What about 58 Cent Garrett Direct?
Yes, it's a rated R superstar, that's right. Kyle Thomas in 2nd, Earl Pearson Jr. in 3rd. Great race up front for the lead. Here comes EPJ.
3 in the books, 5 to go. Halfway next time around. Garrett Alberson, the native of Las Cruces, New Mexico, now living in Dubuque, Iowa. Roberts Racing out of East Moline, Illinois. First full year in the Lucas Oil Series. He can start 4th with a win here tonight in this 4th and final heat race.
Garrett Alberson out front, trying to keep this battle behind of him. That is the race for 2nd. Earl Pearson Jr., 4-time series champion, looking down to the inside of Kyle Thomas. James, 5 laps down, 3 laps to go. Great race for 2nd, and those 2 are actually closing back in on the race leader, the 58 of Garrett Alberson.
Don't you love the bull ranks? Here comes EPJ on the bottom. 2 to go. Right now, Thornton has worked his way back into 4th from the back after getting into the wall. Here comes Pearson on the bottom. They'll head to the white flag. It is all Garrett Alberson right now, but he's only 7/10 of a second. Head of this battle here between West Virginia's Kyle Thomas and Florida's Earl Pearson Jr.
White flag is out. Final time around. 1/4 mile remaining for your race leader, Garrett Alberson. Kyle Thomas looks like he's going to be able to keep Earl Pearson Jr. at bay as they roll through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. The winner of Olean Shock's heat race number 4 is going to be Garrett Alberson. Kyle Thomas 2nd, Earl Pearson Jr. 3rd, and Ricky Thornton Jr. rallies back up through the field, James, to grab that 4th and final transfer spot. 4 outstanding Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series heat races here this evening. Finishing in 10th, it was Travis Brown. He was unable to make the call. It was Josh Baldwin finishing in 9th. Shane Hitt 8th. Ross Robinson 7th. Zach Hill 6th. Hudson O'Neill 5th. Your 4 transfer cars, Ricky Thornton Jr. 4th. Earl Pearson Jr. 3rd. Kyle Thomas second, and James, your winner, now calls Dubuque, Iowa home in the Roberts Racing number 58. How about it? Tyler County Speedway for the winner of Oline Shock Seat race number 4, Garrett Alberson.
So that will set up your front row tonight for the Hillbilly 100. It'll be Brandon Shepard and Kyle Larson. Boom Briggs and Garrett Alberson will be in row 2 again. So right now 16 locked in. We'll have 2B mains coming up here in a little bit. The Rush Late Models coming up next.